If you'd like to try what we make at Superstition, it's as easy as going to our website, superstitionmeadery.com, clicking on Web Store, and you're shopping. Make sure you follow us on social media because we release new products almost every week, and you might just find your next favorite craft beverage. Cheers. What are we gonna sample today?
So we're gonna sample Endovelicus. It is a raspberry and Arizona honey mead aged in a tawny port barrel. It's been in here for about 5 months, I believe.
So normally we're gonna go a year or more when we're aging in a port barrel, because unlike spirits barrels, wine barrels, port barrels take more time to impart the character that we're going for to get that flavor profile, but you never really know if you don't pull a nail what's going on inside of this barrel. And so as the temperatures fluctuate in this building. So we have 2 different zones from our production facility to our barrel room. And so usually it's going to be a little cooler in here, especially this time of year. And so when you're going between hot and cold, or even different levels in the racks, those temperature fluctuations are going to cause circulation to happen inside of a barrel. And we know that's true because we have these crystal clear demijohns in Phoenix and in Prescott that are aging some meads, and we can see that sort of process happen, and we know it happens, we can taste it happening. So we're gonna figure this out today. Where are we in the evolution of this batch of Endovelicus? So have you ever pulled a nail before?
I have not, this is my first time.
All right, well, let's see what you got.
All right.
So what are you gonna do first?
So we got our tools. We got a hammer, we got some isopropyl alcohol, we have some extra nails in case I gotta replace this one. I'm
Cool.
gonna spray this area first, and the bunghole up top.
So the enemy of any sort of wine or barrel aging, unless it's a pure spirit, would be fruit flies, and fruit flies hate alcohol. So right now there's nothing around that we can see, but occasionally we have to ventilate the bung,
All right.
right?
Wish
All right,
me
so
luck.
I have a receptacle here. Oh, that looks good. Solid work.
Perfection.
Catching the sample, minding the glass not to touch the isopropyl that sanitized the nail. Cool, so whenever you're ready, you can start that nail back up, pop her in there. Right on.
So much raspberry on the nose. Good honey.
Yeah, a little bit of caramel coming from the wood and the port. Touch of smoke.
That's really nice.
I mean, we could probably bottle that today, but it's gonna keep kicking. Wow. I stuttered just now because it's so savory, it made my lips squeeze together.
This is one of my all-time favorite meads. It's like so juicy, so tart, but the barrel aging balances it so nicely. It's really complex.
Yeah, like the whole time I'm drinking this, I know it's tart, but I don't really get it kicking in till the end, and it hits kind of the roof of my palate, which seems to be a center of tartness and piquancy when you're detecting different flavors. But then like the sweetness hits like the side of my tongue. So you know that's, it's a mead, there's some honey in there. The alcohol is perfectly balanced. You can sense it, but I'm not getting like any booziness.
Right.
But it's kind of like a really bold red wine when I take a sip and I think, okay, I know there's alcohol in here, but it's not like standing on its own. It's a supporting character for sure.
What would you eat with this?
Oh man, I went right to dessert for like a lemon meringue pie would probably be just unbelievable. And I think of like Lex Lemon where we did, lemons and raspberry together. Those are just like a great pairing. What else? I think the savoriness of a pork belly bao bun would be fantastic with this. But even the veggie bao bun, maybe not the piri piri. I think that might be too rich. The unbeatable chopped salad. This is really bright, and I think if you put like shrimp or scallops or even like the roasted chicken on top of that unbeatable chopped salad that we have in Phoenix, it'd be fantastic with this. It's not like a crazy mouth coating melomel like we do sometimes. It's really balanced, which I think is an epitome of our style at its core, is when you get to express these different ingredients in this way where the alcohol, the honey, and the fruit and the barrel are just perfectly integrated. And I think that's why I like this so much, because we all have our moods where you think, I want something boozier, I want something drier, I want something desserty. And I think when you get through all of that, the thing that's just, I don't know, you can't really argue against it for me as far as something being perfect is when the balance is present. And I think that's what we do with Endovelicus. It's It's assertive and fun, to be unique enough to be a Superstition classic, but it's so balanced that I think you could drink this at any time and any occasion and feel like this is just perfect.
Totally, I agree.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Let's try something else.
Shall we?
Let's do it. The bad brother of Endovelicus, Framboise Atondo. So right away, there's evidence of Belgian dark candy sugar being in here because we have this beautiful caramel, like a reddish caramel flavor. All right. Finish that guy up. And a little cleaning up of our drips is in order. All right, bartender. Framboise Atondo, caramelized beet sugar, raspberry juice, Arizona honey, and a port barrel all the way from Portugal. Sealed with beeswax, no less. That's what we do when we have a barrel that has to travel a long ways from another continent. From time to time, it'll dry up a little bit, and we're going to have these leaks. And the cruise, where the staves and the head of the barrel meet, is the most common location for having a leak. And so we'll use a blowtorch and a bar of beeswax to seal that up. So it's supernatural, and if a hint of beeswax happened to impart some flavor into a mead, it's probably going to be complimentary. For me, it transitions from something that would be perfect to pair with a lot of different things you could eat to sort of that after dinner drink.
Totally.
That cordial, that digestif. Rich and complex. The tartness is toned down significantly with the sweetness of Belgian dark candy sugar, but the complexity is further elevated with this caramel that's going on from how they cook those beets. Really nice. I feel like I got a little more of the barrel character from Endovelicus that I'm getting from this.
This one feels more balanced, like it feels more blended.
Time in the barrel, everything's going to keep coming together. We'll get a little bit more of that port character, that oxidative, caramelized, beautiful wine. Wow.
I love it. One of my all-time favorites.
Fantastic. Well, cheers to the last sip.
Cheers.